Manhattan is our backdrop. We are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Giants of Brooklyn taking on the Broncos of Brooklyn. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Brooklyn. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This defense for the Broncos very strong in that victory a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Here's a 2nd and 7. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Hyatt goes in motion left.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It got his man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Again, he'll drop to throw. This pass caught by Hamler. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of it.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Looking to throw. Saunders. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Saunders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going to try and take off with it. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they'll shift things around.
Go street. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good to make it 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Pearson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Saunders. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau. He beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here we go, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right, and they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Hyatt goes in motion left.
19 Lions.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Completed to Hyatt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Top 60.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Ready, ready.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Street. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw here. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Packers 60, Packers, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Saunders. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Ready.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Saunders. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Saunders. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
49-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
On the set. Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. (17-3) the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On second down now, it's Pearson, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Saunders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Saunders. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. This pass complete to Melton. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
3rd long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play,
oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Warriors 70, 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He connects with Hyatt. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now an audible here into something else. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. third down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. That one goes for 8 yards.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Lions. Captain 11, Captain 11, 18 Radley, 18 Radley, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Open man Hamler, that's complete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
65 Jack, 65 Jack. Go.
They're going to look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Hyatt goes in motion left.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hyatt goes in motion left.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 50.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Has it to Hyatt on the out route.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Captain 60, Captain 60. Buffalo 18.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Up the middle they go. It's Pearson. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up past the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Saunders. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Saunders. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So the completion gets them just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly.
Okay,
take care
ready?
of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
Hurry, hurry!
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball,
Come on.
you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And they're going to speed things up here.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Good.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
He's going to field this at the 4. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Saunders.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
From
go.
down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70.
And the Giants look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Broncos 3.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Saunders.
He's got Brown on the out route complete.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Saunders.
Got his man, it's Dulcich.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's good for A. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Saunders. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Saunders. He finds his man complete. That's Pearson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
On 1st down, Saunders. He finds his man complete. It's Pearson. Touchdown, Broncos. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Tempo.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Okay, break.
Now they'll change things up. Second down, here's Barkley again.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, start. Viking 18.
Again, it's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley
with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Broncos 10. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
He's able to find Melton.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
Okay, ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Street.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Tag. Ready.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Giants first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down, Giants.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Brooklyn, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.